this is Colby and Colby Lampman, Stephanie Stockman here next to me. And we are live today with Jarom and Lisa Wagoner. They are the owners of the Soda Burst in Caldwell. And we're excited to be live with them and hear about their new business here in Caldwell. I think you guys have been open. When did you guys open?
So we opened the 1st of November last year. So about 10 months.
November. Okay, awesome. Very cool. So some of you may have already been in and checked their place out, but for those of you that haven't, we want to get a lot of information out to you guys about their business and what they do and what they serve. So I've known Jarom for quite a while and become friends with him, and he helped us here at Homes of Idaho a lot in the process of opening our business here in Caldwell. And we're neighbors, so we're sharing a spot here in the plaza with them. So it's great to be neighbors, and wanted to be able to connect with the rest of you out there in Facebook world. So, so first thing I'm gonna throw at them, I want to just kind of interview Jarom and Lisa today and talk about their business and what you might expect if you guys stop in. So, Jarom and Lisa, do you guys want to tell us about Soda Burst?
Yeah, so Soda Burst is kind of a soda bar where you can mix different things and different flavors with your favorite sodas and just create a customized drink for yourself. And we have our own master mixes that we've come up with, and they're great. We also have hot chocolate and shaved ice and delicious cookies, so come on out.
Yeah, the shaved ice, we added that for the summer season, and that was their biggest hit this summer for sure. So the Hawaiian shaved ice was definitely, people love that.
Yeah.
Love it, love it. So if you guys need to cool off in the summertime, sounds like you guys offer a lot for refreshing cool off drinks. And then in the winter, you guys probably serve like hot chocolate, stuff like that in the wintertime?
Yes, we do a hot chocolate, and those are the same way we customize those as well with different flavors. We've come up with a lot of different flavors for the hot chocolate too, and they're really good.
Yep. Spiked cider, we also do hot cider, so just your typical. And then we do specialty drinks occasionally, some good hot wassail, if you know what that is or have had that before. And so we do little specialty things throughout the season as well.
Awesome. Cool. So, you know, I've been curious about this, but, you know, I always like to know what business owners, you know, where they get their idea from and what kind of brings the idea in their mind to do what they do. I know, you know, we've, you know, me being a business owner, I know the things that inspired me to do what I'm doing, but I always like to hear the stories of other people and what was their inspiration. So can you tell us what inspired you to open the Soda Burst?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Caldwell obviously has a lot of that inspiration for us, you know, what they've been doing downtown. And, you know, with the plaza, all the construction there and opening that up has really brought new life to downtown and to Caldwell all throughout. And so, you know, we wanted to be a part of that. Obviously, you know, I grew up in Caldwell. We've lived here together for, you know, coming up close to, you know, over 15 years. And so just wanted to be a part of that and just saw what was happening going on. We've been to some, you know, soda shops of ours in other parts of the state and other states as well that surround Idaho, and just incredibly popular. People love to go there and just hang out and have a good time. So we wanted to create that for downtown Caldwell, you know, not just for the people here, but for the community, for the kids to come down and have a place to hang out, you know, a good environment to be in and just come and enjoy themselves.
And also just a place to, you know, like I love taking my sons out and just hanging out with them, and so it's a great place for, you know, like a mom and son date or, you know, daddy daughter date, whatever. But it's just, you know, we wanted to kind of create that atmosphere where it's family friendly and, you know, enjoyable for everyone.
Awesome. So Stephanie here with me, she's from Caldwell. She's a Caldwell resident, so she'll be here in the Caldwell office. I'm sure we'll be stopping in, you know, multiple times a day when we need
definitely
need a refresher, need some energy. But do you want to ask them?
Where are you guys located exactly in Caldwell around the plaza? Where can we find you?
So we're located right on the plaza itself. So 718 Arthur Street is our address. Arthur Street more or less doesn't exist in front of our building, so you can't drive by it. But you can definitely park and walk over here, or for any events, things like that. But we directly face right off of the plaza, the stage. If you came off of the stage to the side of it, we are right there on the plaza itself.
Awesome. Well, that's really convenient. That's nice to be right there when people, walking distance for anybody hanging out here. So that's great. Awesome. So, that's something too.
So what makes your guys' business unique as opposed to the other places you might be able to get a drink? What makes your guys' different?
But I think one of the things that definitely makes us different is that this is us, Sodaverse. A lot of people ask, are we a franchise? Who are we a part of? And we're not. We're just, Sodaverse is us. And so we can specialize, customize really anything. And as a small business, we try to, cater to our clients and what they want, what they need, and give them that customer service that you expect from a small business. And so, with not being tied to a franchise or things like that, we can kind of experiment with different drinks or different things like that and expand. I know we're looking at expanding right now in regards to bulk candies and things like that. As kids come in, they love the drinks, but they're like, do you have candy or things like that? So we can look to expand and add those things as well.
Awesome. Well, we share that in common, definitely. So that's cool because we're an independent real estate brokerage. Homes of Idaho is. We Stephanie's been an agent with us for many years, and we've always remained independent. My parents started the company. We used to be part of a franchise, and we split off from the franchise and have remained independent ever since. And I feel like that's definitely part of why we are definitely more involved and more relational in our local community is because of us being a local company versus those franchises that just kind of open their doors and get to be with local people, local business owners, and support the people that are really making a difference here in Caldwell, which is the local citizens. So that's awesome. Yeah, you don't see the franchise companies taking any risk over here yet. They're kind of standing off, and it's us small business owners, that are actually making the difference over here right now. So
and I think that adds such a personal touch to the plaza of this whole area of Caldwell. It is all business owners that are just mom and pop, so to speak, places that you can come and it's just all unique because everybody's just running their own business down here, and that's what I think makes it very inviting. Is that it doesn't have the big franchise look. It's just everybody here doing their thing for the community. I think it's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely makes it very special. Okay, so I know earlier as we were getting started, Jarom had made me an Italian soda, so I have this awesome Italian soda that Jarom made me. We're on a diet, so they even have sugar-free flavors, which is really cool. We were excited to hear about the sugar-free so that I can still stay on my diet, but yet indulge in what they have. But what is a must-try thing on the menu that if you had one thing on your menu that somebody should definitely try out if they're gonna stop in, what's that one must try thing?
For me, I'll go with the drinks. Maybe Lisa can mention a cookie, but one of the drinks that I love, as Lisa mentioned, we do what we call master mixes. We take a base fountain drink and add different flavorings and things like that to it. So my favorite is the Yoda soda. We came up with that for actually on May 4th, for May the 4th be with you, was just a specialty drink for that weekend. But we're going to make it one of the permanent ones. It's so it's a Sprite drink with a pineapple and lime flavorings and half mixed in. And it is spot on. It is so good. That's one of my for sure go-tos.
That is a good one. I would recommend out of the cookies, of course the Sugar Burst cookie is amazing, but if you try the Silky Smooth, cookie. It's a chocolate peanut butter cookie, and that one is my favorite by far. And I mean, they're all really good, but that one is
Yeah.
really
Cool.
I'm gonna try that one. I love chocolate peanut butter.
Yeah.
Yum.
And
Yeah,
our hot chocolate is really good too. I can't drink anybody else's hot chocolate anymore. So I don't know if I'm just biased or what, but it's really good.
So with everything going on, and you guys have been here almost a year, what do you see happening for the future of downtown Caldwell? What do you see that looking like?
Well, I think it's just going to continue to grow. We've got other new businesses that are coming in next to us. The Chop Shop is working on getting open very soon. That's a new restaurant opening. The other spaces are getting renovated and improved, and they'll have tenants soon. So we just see it continue to grow, and which is great. And then, all these, we were talking about small businesses earlier, where these small businesses can really help each other and we can all flourish, and with the plaza, with the events where we can provide everything that you need in an event. All the small businesses that are here and on the plaza. So you don't have to go outside of here that, we're going to have a soda shop here, and there's a great yogurt shop across the place, that you're going to have barbecue right next door, and then other restaurants. So you'd have everything you would need for any event would be provided by these small businesses. That's what I see continue to grow and flourish.
I love it. Yeah, me and my wife and our kids, anytime we thought about an evening weekend outing for the family, we would always have to go to, we'd go to Meridian, go to like the Village, or things like that. And so we have kind of went all in Caldwell. Anytime we go on a date night or bring the kids somewhere, we're always bringing them over to Caldwell now, because it's just such a more fun atmosphere that Caldwell has created over here. That's very unique and something you don't get anywhere else in the Treasure Valley. So
A lot going on.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's awesome. Out there.
Sure. So what, having your business in Caldwell and being from Caldwell, what is the most inspirational thing that you guys can think of about being in the city, and what would draw people to this community?
Well, I know a big, focus on the mayor is for Caldwell is family-friendly environment. He loves to do things that involve the families, and I think that's something that's really, unique to Caldwell. A lot of people talk about that, but they really put their money where their mouth is and really go out and above and beyond to try to create the like the plaza and other things that they've done to where the families can go out and enjoy and have time together and realize the importance of what that is life gets busy and busier. It's important to have those opportunities to get together with family and friends, whatever that may be. And I think that's one of the great things about Caldwell, and that they're focused so much on providing those opportunities.
And I think it's Caldwell's turning the corner, where they didn't have a great reputation in the past, and now it's totally different. And I think that's, a huge part of the businesses down here and the plaza and everything. And it attracts a lot of people from lots of different areas.
Yeah, we love when somebody comes in and we can ask them, where are you from? And they say, oh, we're from Eagle, or we're from downtown Boise. And you never saw that before. And now you see it. It's, a common occurrence, and we love that. So
Yeah.
It's true. I know in real estate, just the market around here, because I live, like Colby said, I live here, and just in my subdivision, there's been people from Coeur d'Alene, from out of state, but their draw to Caldwell, when I've asked them, because that's a common question I ask too, is what brought you to Caldwell? And that's what they say, is it feels like a very family-oriented community that we wanted to settle in. And so I think that's really exciting. My mother-in-law, who's in her 70s, born and raised in Caldwell, and she's super excited about everything that's happening down here. And she says every time she comes, she just gets so excited for what's happening down here. So I think that's generations and generations of people that are just excited to see what's happening. But I agree, if the family atmosphere is so important, and the splash pad with kids coming out with their parents, and soon to be the ice skating and everything that's going on, it's all family oriented, and I think that's awesome.
Yeah, it's definitely cool to see the reputation change over here, and how quickly that's happened. and also just the drastic, difference. Because Caldwell used to have not a great reputation, and it really is all of the resources and really planning things out right. I feel like that Caldwell was planned so well in just the organization of how things have come together, and that's what's made a difference, is just all the everything that's been well thought ahead and really well planned out, because it could have definitely not turned out this way for sure if the right people hadn't really pushed for it and just really had a lot of their heart and a lot of their passion for Caldwell in it. And you're right. I mean, when people in Ada County thought of Caldwell, like, oh, I'll never, I don't have any reason to go to Caldwell. I never would go out there, and that's just the perception. And it's just amazing to see that change, especially having grown up here in Canyon County. So really something really exciting for us, and to be have an office here and just see people walk by where you never would have been seeing people walk in the streets in the day and the night like they are now. And now it's just awesome to see how well everybody worked together in Caldwell to make this happen. So really cool. Which leads me to my next question. So I know, Jarom, you've always been so, such a big, involved in Caldwell in so many ways. And, you and I have connected in a lot of ways and just kind of talked about, the vision of Caldwell and things like that. And so it was really exciting for me to see that and hear from you that you were going to be running for, city council in Caldwell here. So, yeah, that's awesome. So, what inspired you, and what's your passion like as far as, running for city council here? I know you've been, worked for City of Caldwell for a long time, and so it's just neat to see the growth and kind of the shift and stuff. But tell us about that.
So we're excited for that opportunity, and really kind of what drove that is just wanting to be a part of the community. I grew up here. I'm a graduate of Caldwell High School. Now I'm raising my family here in Caldwell, and so we've done amazing things as a community, and I want to make sure that we continue that. We've built this plaza and done all these things, but it's not over. We still have a lot to do, and so we've got to keep pushing that and attracting businesses, bringing them in. And so I thought that as part of the city council, I could be a big part of that. Especially as a small business owner now in downtown Caldwell. I kind of, as you mentioned, I've worked for the city for several years, and being on the other end of it as a small business owner kind of opens your eyes. These are the realities of what we face as business owners, and this is what we need to be able to succeed together as partners with Destination Caldwell, with the city of Caldwell, and those leaders, that we've got to work together, all of us, to make sure that we continue to move forward what the city has begun. And so as a member of the city council, that's my goal. It is to be a voice for the small businesses, be a voice for the people out there that are trying to help make Caldwell a better place, and for not only them, but for us and for our future generations. So that's kind of what pushed me and drove me to that. I'm excited. I won't be working for the city anymore come December. I've put in my resignation. So we're just excited for this new opportunity laying before us.
That's awesome. Yeah, I can say, and Stephanie's been a big part of this too, is Homes of Idaho, was trying to, find a home here in Caldwell, and the opportunity came up where, a fellow friend of ours that was opening the yogurt shop here, couldn't utilize all the space here on the main floor, and so we started, feeling an opportunity come along for Homes of Idaho to have a strong presence here in Caldwell. And it was just awesome to, feel the embrace from, City of Caldwell, Destination Caldwell, and just their warm welcome. As, it wasn't necessarily a popular thing, real estate office in the plaza, because there was other ones around, but, we want to be a big part of this community as well. And so it's just been awesome to, to fill that, invitation from Caldwell and from the chamber and from Destination Caldwell, and to be able to be a part of this. It's a a huge honor for us. And yeah, we just thank you, Jarom, for for your support as well. And we very much look forward to supporting you and Soda Burst and just all the other businesses here in Caldwell that are kind of paving the way and taking on things upon their shoulders to bring such great things to this community. So yeah, thank you guys for everything. Thanks for joining us today here on Facebook and sharing your story with Facebook. So this has
It'll
been
be
awesome.
exciting to watch your guys' success.
Well, we
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. We appreciate the invitation. So
We do. Thank you so much.
Awesome, you guys. Well, anyone watching the video, definitely go try Soda Burst, check them out, and grab your drink, and then come over and have a real estate chat with Stephanie
Yes.
Stockman here. And Stephanie's going to be here in the Caldwell office a lot. So yeah, grab your drink and come have a real estate chat.
that's great. That's perfect.
Yes.
All right.
Nice talking to you guys.
Okay, thanks
You
you
guys
too.
too.
Thanks,
Take
guys.
care.
Bye-bye.